The names that built this program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Portis, Kosar, Testaverde. And it is with reverence, respect, and excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and bring it to the 25.
Offense is lacking stars, bro.
A first down for the offense. The run from the shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide out in motion. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it. And he breaks into the open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Leaves it with the back. At the 20, he's got space. Obliterates him, still on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the 1 point.
Great effort by him. I'd expect this offense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kane. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going.
Yeah,
the defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Takes the handoff. It's Cunningham.
Oh, he didn't hit stick, bro.
Got a lot of running room.
Get the fuck out of here,
And that
bro.
tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Right.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible, horrible defense.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football in your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football.
And the Tigers looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Fucked up.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
That's bullshit that the nigga couldn't get off the fucking ball.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Fires to the right.
Who the fuck is
He's got
on?
him wide open. He got loose, almost passed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man, and some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, 2 former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that, too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
Makes the grab on the left. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Finds his tight end.
Let it go. Where's the defense at? Letting this boy get some yards.
Miami 7, LSU 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On second down, he'll let it fly. Into the end zone.
Ah, good shit.
And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best
something
players
out
are.
here,
Just
bro.
get them to
Stop
football.
it.
Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Try something else.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make quick passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Like
It's
that.
amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those...
And that ball is picked off.
Oh, he didn't
At
fucking need
the
that
40,
shit.
there he goes. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline because think about it, he's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's looking for an open man on second down. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Get him. Get him. Yep, I think that's what everybody says to their quarterbacks after they take big hits like that. He got the first down, but you don't want to make a living taking those whacks.
He's looking to throw. And that ball is live in the backfield. Once that ball was loose.
The turnover's gonna be challenged regardless. But it's out. He wasn't down.
Didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to pass on second down. Getting some heat.
Yo, what the fuck,
That
bro?
pass is incomplete, and they're
Shit out
probably
here.
fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the right. Got his man. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. And the Canes have this offense rolling. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, the ground game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quickly complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he...
And he holds it in at the 25. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. They're going to throw it again. Gets it out
Block,
quickly.
baby.
He gets it
Yo,
all the way
fucking
down to the
block,
5-yard
baby.
line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll go hurry up here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal.
Are you
He's
kidding
got
me?
it
You're
down
gonna
to
get
the
through there.
1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Trying to barge in.
God damn.
Just never had a chance as
He
they
didn't get no
control
push.
the middle of the field and stops him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, he didn't get through. That's crazy.
Stopping him short on 4th down.
Good
I
shit.
think sometimes you can overthink things a little bit as a play caller. And on 4th down, I know you've got a receiver who's really fast, and you're trying to get him the football and see if he can get to the perimeter of the field. But the defense was waiting on it. That was maybe a little bit too obvious, and I think you can put that 4th down.
No way, bro. That's bullshit.
Layout and catch.
Bullshit
The
that I
offense will
fucking
stop
didn't get
the
the
clock and
chance,
use
bro.
one of its timeouts.
Just broke the
Man,
man.
I love those guys that are willing to put their body on
Slow
the
with
line.
it,
And he
but
does
still.
it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Smith wants to throw. Coming after it. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. LSU quick to the line. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. He's going to pass. He's going to run it.
Let him go.
Got him, and nobody's close. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're trying to get to it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Give me the pick, brother. What are y'all doing?
In the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
He gonna be stopped, take the point. He's scared.
These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown
And he
2
missed
straight
it.
incompletions.
Oh, that's a miss.
The official says no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a precious few ticks remaining. This likely the final play of the first half. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're
Yo, bro, what kind of bullshit is this?
And it's been a good game. I mean,
He was not even running full speed and getting out there.
Process, and now once you get in the second half, who's going to... Who's going to take some shots, try to make some
Let's
plays
step up,
really
fellas.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Snap it to the back.
I moved him out the way. Fuck.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
After the misfire now on second down. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Smith dropping to pass. Floats it out in space. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, it went down for lots of yards.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a deep shot.
Oh, my
here.
nigga, what are you
Touchdown,
doing?
Tigers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Go back to overlap.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it.
That's crazy.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45.
Man, niggas, come on, move out the way.
And the Canes will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. It's caught. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Canes with the 1st and 10. Quarterback checking the play. Comes out throwing on first down. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that
to
play.
get things going if they want to hold off the upset bit.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Looking to throw on second down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. He'll set up to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Lets it go to the end zone.
Oh, nice pick. That was nice. I give you that. That took long to throw that, but that was nice.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender
Give credit where credit is due.
to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked
Yeah,
down at the
that
24
ball back,
after a
baby.
pickup of 4.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change
That
something
play
up.
was
These
coming,
little
bro. I
tiny
knew that play
dink
was
and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this,
Fuck.
they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
At the 42-yard line. That's a first down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, LSU 14, Miami 7.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Handoff from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
No fucking way they do that right now. Oh my God. That's that bullshit.
And this is a big call. First and 10 for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. They want to just keep throwing it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smart points because he threw in the double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up in the double coverage.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field, gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
This crowd bringing serious noise on this huge 4th down play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Get the ball and run, brother. Oh my God. This is crazy.
Couldn't make the connection.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Canes moving quickly to the line. Might as well give it to him again. Open space at the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami! Lining up for the PAT. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Fair catch called for.
What he don't like. You see what he don't like.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
At the 45 on its way. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
Hell yeah. That shit down, brother. Shut that shit down, brother.
When you break out the hit stick. When you come and that guy gets struck and he goes backwards, that's how you break it.
Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it will be a 58-yarder. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection.
Wow,
he's run out of bounds, but a big play.
How did he get off that?
Be a first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Got it, he got it.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield.
Yeah.
I love that the QB
this is what we like.
I'm going to put some stank on it. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curve.
Settle for a
Nice
field
job
goal or
getting it to
scope.
him quick so he can
Whatever
get
you
the
want.
first down.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And they
It's pushing him too far.
The goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a gap. It's Cunningham. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll run the sneak for it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's
going to do now, baby.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
You be scared?
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it.
No fucking way. I missed it. Oh my god, I was there. You're so lucky, my guy. You're so lucky. Good shit. You're so lucky. Terrible.
Man, I tell you what, a field goal block. What are we doing? We're sending.
I thought he was no way he's gonna throw it. I was like, it's stupid.
Just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the field goal block and you bring everybody and you're sending all your resources to get him and you're not covering, this can happen. I'll tell you what, guts to call the play, and it actually worked.
Yeah, ballsy for that, buddy. So fucking win or go home. We gotta fucking flex it up.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
From the 47
now that's bullshit,
line
bro.
on first and 10. He wants to throw. Fires left. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Really? They're not going to give me that?
But I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
They took out... Wow, this game is hilarious, bro. This game, I swear.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
This is a third and long. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. He's
Fucked up.
got it and still on his feet.
Good shit. GG.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in